Every single job that you've had has been extremely dramatic and horrible, and everything around you sucks, and every person in the office sucks, and you just can't find a job that's worth it because all of them suck. Maybe you should look at yourself and see what you can change, because chances are you might suck and just be putting that off into the universe. So, how about do some self reflection before you say that every single place you've worked has sucked if you've worked at 20 different companies?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, we've got to stop. I mean, some of us, we've got to stop. We go from job to job to job. And we think every single time is about something that the manager did. It's their problem. Oh, my manager didn't like me. Oh, my manager gave me a hard time. Oh, my manager thought this. Or my manager was an ass. And we tell those stories over and over and over again. Come on. Stop all that. I had a buddy. Buddy could get a job like it was nothing. I mean, get a job, lose a job. Get a job, lose a job. I would say, yo, Rich, what happened to the job? Man, they fucking with me, dog. They fucking with me. I said, oh, okay, I get it. Go to the next job, work there a little while. Next thing you know, he's out of work. I said, yo, Rich, what happened? Man, they were fucking with me. Man, they were fucking with me, dog. I said, okay. Every job, same story. Same story. Finally, I said, yo, Rich, dude, come on, man. You got to get something better. You got to give me a better story than that. Do you really think that every job that you've had, they picked up the phone and said, hey, yeah, you got Rich there? Yeah, fuck with him. Yeah, that dude Rich. Yeah, he's starting to work there with you? Yeah, be sure to fuck with him. No, they're not doing that. So what's the common denominator? Common denominator is that it was Rich. He was the problem. It wasn't the jobs, it wasn't the managers. It was him. He needed to get better. Look, all of us have a favorite shirt. You wear that shirt, you think you look great. First person comes to you and says, yo, man, that's a rough looking shirt, bro. Maybe it's him. You say, he doesn't have good style. The next person comes to you and says, where you get that shirt from? Rough shirt. Again, you can say, that person doesn't have good style. But if enough people come to you and say that's an ugly shirt, at some point you need to look in the mirror and say, oh, shit, maybe this shirt I've got on, maybe something's wrong with it. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's the shirt. Maybe I need to look at something else. Same thing at work. It's not always the manager. It's not always the job. Sometimes it's the shirt. Go change it. Hey, let me hear your comments. Thanks for listening.